Hi, and welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn, and I want to welcome you to the channel. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button below and the bell next to it so that you'll get email notifications when I upload new videos, and I upload all the time. If you're returning, welcome, welcome, welcome back. I so appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm glad you decided to stop by today. I hope everyone is healthy and safe and doing well. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. Let's see what's coming up for you today. All right, here we go. Let's clear the air. Okay. Wow. Huh. That was clearing. All right, we're going to go ahead and invite in the angels today. And we're going to do something a little bit different. And going to add a few more lines to our invitation. So here we go, okay? Okay. Today I'm going to be holding the amethyst for grounding. It's also great for this time of year, especially given we are in a super full moon energy. And we're going to talk about that after we do the invitation, okay? All right, so heart link, remember, middle finger, thumb. And I have a video coming up on the 30th where you can hear all about the heart link. So you can stay tuned for that, where I did one just especially for the channel for the heart link. But today we're going to also bring in some more energies, okay? So here we go. Angels, please accept my heart link invitation and join your energy with mine. Please surround me, guide me, inspire me, and bring in the energy and the guidance and wisdom that is for the highest good and highest healing of all. Angels, we're also going to bring in the archangels, the seraphims, the cherubs. We're going to bring in our divine ascended masters. We're going to bring in our guardian angels. We're going to bring in the energy of Kuan Yin. We're bringing in the energy of Buddha. We are going to allow the divine to come in and bring in the right assistance. And I welcome all help from all benevolent beings in every way and delight in receiving their message. I invite in all benevolent beings from all space, galaxies, and time. I bring in the energy of the full moon. I bring in the energy of Mother Earth and Father Sky. Thank you for our amazing planet. Thank you for our wise leaders. Thank you for all our blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Okay, so today, because we are still in the full moon energy of Scorpio, and it happens to be a super moon. And the super moon in Scorpio is all about, well, we know full moons are all about releasing and surrendering and letting things go. And you can simply do that by saying, I release, I let go, I surrender. In whatever order, it'll work. Write it down. What is it are you releasing? What are you letting go of? What have you been holding on to that you need to do differently? Have you been holding on to things that cause you more stress? Are you waking up in the middle of the night and that's your first thought? Or is that your first thought in the morning? Let it go. Let the universe work with it, okay? And start to really notice the difference that shows up in your life. Start to notice how you feel, and also start to notice any synchronicities that start to happen. Because when we release and let go, what happens is we make room for good stuff to come in. And who doesn't want more good stuff? Okay? So let's go ahead and get into the reading. As always, I let you know which decks I'm using. So we're going to start off with Queen of the Moon Oracle. We're then going to go to, where is it? Divine Abundance. And then we're going to do Surrender. Where is the Surrender deck? The Power of Surrender. Okay. And then we're going to come back with a, that's not the deck we're using today. Then we're going to come back with a Magical Times. Yes, we are using this deck, Carolyn. Yes, we are. They called out to me. I just picked them up. I didn't look to see which ones they were. Hi, puppy. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'm working right now. Go lay down, sweetheart. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, so I did a pre-shuffle, and I already got everything out, and I realized I have on one earring. Sorry, I took a phone call in between the readings. And today I have on my Cherub and Hearts and Angels set. Okay, pierced earring. You'd think these things would go right back into the holes, given I've had this since I was 15. Anyway. First card out is from the Queen of the Moon deck, and it is Will. And this is the waxing gibbous moon on here. And we see this magical being. Here, sweetheart. Excuse me, let me give treats to the pups. Lady, come get your treat. Come here, sweetheart. That's for you and that's for Cokie. All right, go have fun. Sorry, that's our co-host, Lady and Coco. They get blueberries for treats. They're kind of they're I guess they're vegetarian puppies. So anyway, another conversation for another day. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, and this is saying use your will. This is saying I have the will to make what I need to have happen in my life happen. I have that power. I can co-create with the universe. I can bring about what exactly it is that I need to help support where I'm going in life. It is the number 13, and when we add the 1 plus 3, we get the number 4. 4 is all about foundations. So remember, 2021 was also about foundations, building strong foundations, because what we saw in 2020 were a lot of foundations were not, and that was a 4-year. And during the 4-year, we saw a lot of foundations that were real shaky. And so 2021 is about the change. It's about let's really focus on the foundations that no longer are serving us and building even better ones, building stronger ones. Okay? So look in your life and see where you feel that a stronger foundation is needed. Could it be around relationships? Could it be around your spirituality? Could it be around your exercise or perhaps your food, your nutrients? Are you sustaining your body at a level where it can operate to its maximum? Or are you eating lots and lots of junk food? Because that's really, the name really tells you what it is. Junk food is junk food. Doesn't kind of help the system. And I'm not saying once in a while you can't, have an off day. But there are also ways that you can do it where it doesn't cripple you or cause harm to your body. Okay? So if you're craving something, before you go get it and run and go get it, I want it, and I want it right now. Okay, ask yourself a couple of questions. Why do I want it? What need in me is coming up that makes me really want that? That's what cravings are. When we crave things that are sweet, it's because we lack the sweetness in our life. So our bodies are always talking to us in many different ways. We have to listen to our bodies. Okay? The next card that comes up is Action. And it is the glasses time. Waxing gibbous number 6. Okay? And this is all about taking action and remembering that you are responsible for everything that happens in your life. and that you're ready to take action to shift it. You're ready to take action and shift out of what is no longer serving you. Now, people will say, I'm not responsible for everything that happens in my life. There's an energy that may be around you or that you may be exhibiting that you may be unconscious of that is affecting what is showing up and what is coming into your life. And when things start to come into your life, they come into your life for a good reason. And they come into your life so that you can begin to work it out and begin to co-create it, can begin to release and let go and surrender it. Remember, this is a full moon. Full moons are all about releasing, letting go, and surrendering. Full moons are also about bringing in what the heck it is you truly want, but letting go of what doesn't work anymore. The next card that comes out is sovereignty. It's number 41. When we take the 4 and the 1, it becomes a 5. And it is the queen of the moon. Now, when we get the 5, we are now in accordance with the energy for 2021. Because when we add the 2, the 0, the 2, and the 1, which make up 2021, we end up with the number 5. What does the number 5 mean? Excuse me. The number 5 is all about change. But when we get the Queen of the Moon card, she's saying, I reign over my realm. I have healthy boundaries. I push back when people push me. And I don't do anything I do not wish to do. And the decisions I make, I stand by them. And what I accepted in the past, I'll no longer tolerate. And it says, you are powerful. Act like it. Now, that doesn't mean you go bulldoze everyone down and you tell them what to do or how to live their lives or, so-and-so should do this, so-and-so should do that. Stay in your own business. Here's the deal. If you're busy looking after everyone else and if you're busy telling everyone else how to live their life, who's taking care of you? Who's supporting you? Yes, the universe is, but the universe is going to support what you're putting out. And if you're constantly looking after other people, then the universe takes you literally and says, guess you don't need us. And then they go on pause and stand by. So here's the deal. Start to really look at your life. What changes would you like to make? You have a beautiful full moon in Scorpio. Start today to make those changes so that when the new moon in Scorpio comes up in October, November, look then, write it down what it is you want to do now. Put it in a journal. And when that new moon comes up in the fall in Scorpio, look and see how far you have progressed. Now, it may mean that you may lose, say it's relationships you're working on. It may mean that you will lose relationships. What that means is they no longer serve their purpose in your life. Thank them for leaving. I have someone sent me a quote the other day, and it says, God removed people from your life because there were conversations that he heard that you didn't. And that's important to remember. If you're wondering why someone is removed from your life and you're being told to let it go, let them go, change this up, no longer do they need to be a part of your life, stop holding on to their coattails and let them go. I don't care who they are. Because part of this is for your growth. And the other part of this may be for you to set healthy boundaries. And the universe is saying to you, set healthy boundaries so that you can grow, so that you can become the queen of your world or the king of your world. So that you can really start to live your life from an empowered place and stop listening to what other people are telling you is best for you. And it also says surrender being defensive. And the card says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered. Hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So say you're having a conversation with someone and they're telling you how to do X, Y, and Z, and you're sitting there wondering, why are they talking to me like this? Why are they telling me? I'm an adult. I can figure out my own life. I don't need nobody else's input. When they finish, you can always just say, thank you. That's it. Or you can say, I'll take it under consideration. Or, you know what, that doesn't work for me, but thanks for sharing. That also gives them a clear indication that in the future, you're not going to be listening to that. You don't have to argue with them about what they said. This is their perspective. Who cares? This is your life. Live your life. And they're saying, but surrender being defensive. Surrender hearing what it is that someone else may be trying to have a conversation with you about. Because you want to be listened to, listen to others. Now, if you don't want to be listened to and you're fine with that, then tell them, right now I can't hear this. This doesn't work for me right now. Or, hey, let's talk about this in a couple of months. Right now I can't talk about it. And if they insist, tell them, I'm serious. Right now is not a good time. Period. And as you surrender to being defensive, surrender to being creative. And it says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So here we have this beautiful supermoon. Remember, I talked about a supermoon. Supermoons means that the moon will appear brighter. It will also appear closer. It will also appear bigger. And what happens with a supermoon is that our emotions get intense. They get highlighted. So start to really look at how you're responding. And if it's a situation, say we were just talking about a relationship, surrender defensiveness. If it's about a relationship, step back. How can you find a creative solution to any problem that is coming up for you? What's a creative solution for you? And do it with kindness. That is the overriding message for today. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all that life forms. Be an angel with hands. Be kind. Be kind. You know, today you can do the right thing even if no one's watching. And remember that everyone is fighting their own battle. Everyone is going through something. Life is filled with opportunities for each and every one of us, and we always have the opportunity to be kind to someone. We always have the opportunity not to respond in a negative way or respond in a heightened way. You know, I had a friend call me last week, Carolyn. I was like, what happened? So, and she went on for about 5 minutes just raving. And she said, are you there? Are you there? I said, I'm listening. We didn't say nothing. I said, well, how can I? You're still talking. Well, what do you think about that? I said, are you done? She said, yes. I said, okay. Here's the deal. Why do you let them upset you like that? Why do you let someone else's behavior affect you to the point that it takes you out of who you are? It takes you away from being present. It takes away your joy. And it's upsetting your peace. At the end of the day, who do you live with? And she said, well, I said, listen. She said, well, what would you have done? I said, listen, if they don't live in my house, if they don't pay my bills, and if they don't sleep in my bed, there is no conversation that I need to have with anyone else. You can say hello and keep walking. You don't have to tell someone, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that. That's how all this conversation starts. If you go looking for a problem, you're going to find it. Look for solutions. Look for solutions that help you get on track with your life. Look for solutions that bring about the action that's necessary to take so that you can really step up. Remember, you're going to take action. All right? Remember, you're going to step up and become the queen or king of your world. Because why? You're going to surrender being defensive. Remember, we're going to surrender this. And we're going to look at creative ways to fix the situation. And if we can't do anything, we're going to be kind. Even if it's just being kind to ourselves. Because that's the thing. We are often so critical of ourselves. We hold ourselves under such a spotlight and a microscope that we forget we're human beings. We're here having a spiritual adventure. And we need to be gentler with ourselves. Look, the world is going to knock you down if you're not in a state of mind where you can handle what's coming at you. And be open to receiving. Be open to receiving all the goodness that's coming towards you, because it is good stuff coming. And this card says, every day it becomes easier to receive the divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. So when we take the actions that we need to take and let go of being defensive about every single thing. Now that doesn't mean you don't stand up for yourself, because remember, the Queen of the Moon, she takes action. She is responsible for what happens in her world. And she makes sure that her responses are from an empowered place. As my friend says, she says, I was going to pop off. I said, why? Well, I don't know what else to do. I said, what about staying in your own business? And she said, I can't believe you just said that to me. I said, well, is it your business what they're doing over there in their world? She said, no. I said, then why are you letting them upset you? They could care less how upset you are. They really could. And probably going to get a good laugh over it and say, that crazy person. And then she started laughing. She said, yeah, you're right. She said, okay, so I can go back and be calm. I said, you can go back to whatever you were doing. I don't know what it was, but you called me. You asked for a perspective. That's my perspective. What I'm saying here is, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle. Be kind. Let go. I let go. I release. I surrender. I am open to receiving all the goodness in my life, because I am going to be kind and gentle with myself. See how that works? All right. Go have an amazing, amazing rest of your day, and I hope that you will return for another reading from Wisdom from the Angels. Thank you for coming back, and you are so appreciated. You have no idea how much you are loved.